What's up, guys? So today we are doing a basically informative run on Streets of Tarkov. I'm just going to do an offline raid, show you guys where the loot is, give you guys names of stuff that I call. I don't know if they'll be the same things as everyone else, but, it's kind of things that stuck and work with me, and I still remember it. Um, Besides that, in this new patch, they have added a lot of new things. They've added new rooms to streets. They've added more locked rooms. I want to say there's more safes that you can get into. On top of that, there's a new boss, and the boss also has his own like weapon. It's a baton that you can spawn with. Um, Trying to think of what else there could be. I'll be talking more during the video. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and get into it. I think this will be a fun and a super informative run. Um, I'll also have timestamps of all the buildings I'll hit, and if I'll also basically put up a map whenever I'm maybe talking about something, or maybe referencing, so you guys can have a general idea of like where I'm at on the map. So yeah, we'll just keep it that way. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, these are the keys I run right here. You can take a screenshot of this, or maybe pause the video and buy these keys. Some of them are expensive. Not all of them really are, I don't think. And so we'll just work our way from financial, which is right here. And we're going to go all the way around in basically a circle, and we'll also work our way in the middle of there on the post office side. But for now, we'll start financial. So financial office, there is 2 keys here that you can use that aren't too bad. There's a safe room in here. I did not bring the keys. I just don't have them. Haven't been running them yet. This is financial, I'm pretty sure, small office. And then you can come up here. This is a free room you can open. And there's a valuable loot spawn in the shelves. And I want to say on that table, valuable possibly loot spawn on here. I know power banks, or at least tech spawns. And then you have financial office in there, and there's 5 static PC blocks that spawn in there. I always check right here. There's a valuable loot spawn there. I think the table has a table. Most tables have valuable loot spawns, so just always be mindful of them. Always check duffels. I probably won't check every little duffel bag, and I won't probably pick up every little piece of loot, but we'll kind of give you an idea what's behind it at least, or what spawns. So that's financial. You could either go all the way to your right, and then it goes into a little restaurant, or you can come over here, and right there is an extract. It's a basement extract, and then also right there is called Sewer River, and we'll just pop it up on the map. There we go. And then we run over here. I call this market. Dead Scavs also right here, so most people, I feel like most people know the Dead Scav market area. Dead Scav food market. Not too bad spawns actually in this building. There's green batteries, just random barter items that you may need. Of course, food. I've gotten moonshine spawns right here, and I want to say people have gotten moonshine some right here as well. We go into the second floor, and then here we got random spawns of food, ammo, of course, right here. We come into this room. There's a valuable spawn on the chair and in the shelves, possibly on the floor. Defuel spawn on the chair. Sugar, and I want to say this is a sugar spawn as well. Random tech items. I know valuable spawn on the table. Barter items. And then we go up 2 floors, and in the bathroom there is was it medical item spawns, so Ledexes and stuff can spawn here, like Calic B. I want to say maybe even in there, maybe even in the toilet, but I've yet to find Ledex here. I've had someone in stream come and tell me they found something here, or found a Ledex in the toilet, or like in the general area, so always be looking if you're coming and searching here. Morphines, valuables, bitcoins, GPs, all on the table. on the chair, also on this chair, and then also on the floor. And then food spawn right there. Then we go into this room. Morphine, you know, medical stuff. Boxes, I want to say, are valuable. Come in here to the duffel. Always search the duffels. Barter items. Ammo. Ammo, always check ammo this wipe. I found already, I don't know, 3 or 4 boxes of MMA SSAP. Or MAI SSAP. And then 5.56 SSAP. And so that's basically it for the little market, basically. And so right here we have the Hive, and this is a brand new key. It's called the Relaxation room key. You can get it in another room. I'll basically just either cut to that room or something and like show you guys where the, or I'll just show you guys later when we get there. That sounds better. And so in this room, valuables on I think all the chairs, duffels. Check the table, check the duffels, of course. Like I said, check the sofas, check these tables. Nothing so far. Check the table, check the table. Man, this hit so good for me yesterday. It's pretty crazy. I hit this like 3 times. All right, here we go. Valuable right here. On right here as well. We got a lion. Got an axle. You can also do this like this. Nada. I found a moonshine right here, so like I said, I'll just be mindful of the tables. And just check them, you know, check these chairs. Nothing. All right, and that's basically the Hive. I found a lot of money here already, and this key you can find in raid for free. And so this is called the Hive room. I typically do not loot this building right here. I want to say there's maybe like a supply crate or something in here. We can go in and check it. I guess you can call this the hanging guy. Yeah, I want to say it's a technical supply crate. Yep, and maybe a duffel somewhere in here, like on the other side. You can basically go up on this side, leave on this side of the street, and then go on the other side where I was just looking, and leave on the back side where financial is. So it's kind of like a little quick peekaboo, you know, to people. And so then I'll come over here. It looks like I've actually did not see this. This is new to me. So we got I don't know, horse store, horse bar. There we go. That's what we're gonna call it. It seems like a place I'd actually go and hang out. This is sick. So I don't know any of the spawns here. We're just gonna take a quick peek around and see what's in here. Interesting. Duffel. Tarcola. Nothing crazy quite yet. Quite a few duffels though. I think it might just be worth it. I say if you're in the area, come on through. New little spot's pretty cool. Weapon crate too. Possibly loot spawns in these like shelves or something. I found intel in the post office like folders right there. Always give them a check maybe. Maybe it's just that specific one in post office though, but I'm not positive. And then over here is damaged house. All the way over here, right here. You run over here and that's damaged house. And then we're gonna run all the way past this. This little building right here is, I call it government office, mayor's office. You can run through, there's a duffel bag, and then you go through the hall, and then there's a door on the all the way in the back that leads you to the back side. Actually, we'll go we'll go to this just because I want to show you all the factory jump in. I'm gonna try to show you guys literally everything I know. PCs, I don't think these are, they might be static, I'm not 100%, but there's 1, 2 PCs, and then there's that duffel in the beginning, and then it leads you to the back side. Financial is just through basically that fence and the next fence. And so there's this new jump in over here. Since vaulting is now a new thing, let me show you. Getting some stamina. So we're gonna go up right here. Some people jump on it. You can just vault on that and then turn into this. So what I do is I look into the little ledge, jump up, and then you look. Oh wait, you can jump. Vault. You literally just vault into it like that. The jumping in is the easier part. Quite a bit of random stuff sometimes. I found a dog's tax case as well. It's probably the best thing I found so far. SA-58, VSK, MP7, and a trooper armor. Pretty solid if you ask me. Sometimes there can be stuff over here, like body armor, maybe like right there. That's about it for this room. Getting out is a little bit harder. I find it easier to bring out my knife. And then what I do is I turn on I slow down all the way my walk. My caps locks is that keybind for that. So it just boom, caps locks, I slow down. You vault into it. And then you kind of like just angle your mouse literally directly at this like these two windows. The first window, basically look at it as if you're looking straight at it, and then use your W to walk into it, and then use your A to kind of like, you know how I'm not holding A, I'm just tapping it, and then you hold your space bar, and then if you're not going through, just look down a little bit. It may take a few tries. Typically, I've been pretty good about it, actually. Boom, just like that. And, yeah, that's just like, you don't even need a abandoned factory mark room key anymore. Crate right there. And we're just gonna go all the way back to where we were. We won't go through the same building. Another crate right there. There's this room right here. So right there is a room that has a lock, basically a single time use key that where the key used to be. It was always just around this corner. It's just straight into this building, like this little room. But it's that room is blocked off. So I actually don't know where the key is anymore. Once I can figure that out, I'll, update the video, but I genuinely don't know where the key is anymore. So here we got this cat room is what we call it, because a big cat. We have valuable loot spawns right here in between the register and the laptop. Right here on the table, next to this medical supply little crate thing. Always check these as well. Letix is spawned in there, and then another valuable loot spawn. I found a Bitcoin here, there, and then other like badges, gold chains, But I found Bitcoins here. So we're gonna run over here. This is just like a spawn back there. If there's a green flare right here going off, that means you can take this extract, and it is courtyard extract right here. Everyone will always have courtyard. I don't know about scavs, but PMCs, everyone has it, and if it's up, you can take it. If it's not up, well, you can't take it, and this is fuck. KFC. Typically don't loot this. And then we're gonna run up to our left on a new spawn as well as a new room. So right here, I have found valuables on the table. Like I've said, always check the tables. And then of course duffels, maybe some stuff in the shelves. Let me come over here. There's a room over here you can go in. Oh, Nope, you cannot go through that room. So you come over here. Duffel, filing cabinets. Duffel. And we go up. One another duffel. And then we go up to over here. We got like random, basically barter items. I haven't hit these things enough to know where everything is valuable, but I'm sure there are valuable spawns on these desks. So I'd say if you just spawn here, if you have, you know, if you're just looting, you know, trying to get as much money as possible, I say hit it. But if you got like quests or something, I don't think it's worth it in terms of that. Unless you like, if you love hitting duffel bags, then, you know, go for it, you know. So we're gonna run over to this medical store right here. And, show you guys what's over here. And then we're gonna run across over to Lexos. So this is the medical store. Other end spawns on the, like, these shelves. There's a duffel that I want to say is right there, or maybe right there. And that's about it for that room. It also connects on this back side, like I was saying, right over here into this room. And then you, like I said, you go the back side over there to financial, or come over here. So typically, if boss is here, you want to be really careful of the turrets and snipers. Sniper scavs, of course, can spawn on this roof, and then the opposite side on the other roof. So it's just something you always want to be mindful for. You typically can run over here and be safe, not get shot. It's safer just to, I feel like it's safer just to stay on that side over there and run. So we'll run all the way on this back side. And so I call this just a coffee shop, but you can call it Coner. Apparently it's a steak and grill. Our steak and grills look different in Texas. But we go over here. Okay, so this is Lexos. Basically, there are mines that spawn all around it. Best way to go into it is just go straight where I'm going. Avoid going past right of that line that I just made up right there. And then maybe like this line, like that, on that side. And you can just run straight. I have another video of taking Kaban and killing him and guards and everything, so if you can go watch that video, I'll put like a little link or something in the video to it in the description. Right here's a LEDX spawn, more spawns on the shelves. We go in here, there's also LEDX spawns, I want to say possibly on that table. On the front side, there is for sure spawns. Right here we got valuable spawns on these shelves and on top of this filing cabinet. Tons of morphine and medical spawns right there. We go into this building is also called Aspect. So we got basically Bitcoin spawn down here, valuables on the tables. Always check your orange medical crate things, and yeah, check all the tables basically. And so that's Aspect. There's a second floor. I've never looted it. I don't think there's any valuable. Maybe there is, but I've never looted it. We got medical stuff here you can look in. Always check these. All three of them all have potential LEDX spawns. Check the shelves. LEDXs. Right here, LEDXs, shelves. Shelf, back shelf also. And then also you can look at the floors. I want to say LEDXs can also spawn on the floor. And so that's basically it for this room. And then I'll show you guys where Kaban spawns. And so he will spawn basically just right left of this over here, and maybe sometimes even over here, but I've really only found him over here. He can also spawn in the big garage dealership, and he will either be right here or like somewhere right here in this area. And then we go to the front of Alexos, and we have medical spot right here and here. LEDX also potentials, duffel. And then we also have more LEDX potentials right here, and then orange crate. And then you can go into here. There's not much loot, honestly, that goes up. There's like a... If you kill Kaban, he can have aspect key or an Lexus car dealership. Both for right here, and then there's also another key. I just sell them every time. And we can run over here, and I'll show you guys the jump into Sparja. Sparja is just a food market store. Pretty easy jump too. Duffel. Breach. And you just run, jump. Easy. And this is Sparja. You're on the back side right now. And if you need food or something like that, you can run through over here, check it real quick, and yeah, I think that Sparja comes in clutch whenever you're down bad on food. And I will run over to construction and hit this. Or, well, there's really not anything at construction that I really like to hit, so I'm not going to hit it. The only thing that's there that you may want to hit are like some technical supply crates. Scavs spawn there, so if you need scav kills, you know, go there by all means, but I'm just going to personally skip. I'm just personally going to skip it. So this is building 9. You do not need any keys for this building. It is free. You want to be mindful of this turret on this, or the scav on the turret. Scav's also just kind of in the schoolyard. So we have valuable spawns there, there, and there. There. Intel. Valuable loot spawn in the suitcase. In the little box. And food. And I want to say like ammo and stuff can spawn right there. Sugar, always take sugar. Sugar can spawn here too. Ammo. Duffel bag, and then we can just run out from here and go down. And so from down here, we are going to run all the way over to Concordia Security. And Concordia Security has, or I mean, before we get there, be mindful of the bottom of the garage. So far, I haven't been finding that many scavs. Maybe they just haven't been, like, they did something to the spawns, because there used to be a lot of scavs down here, but not anymore. But sometimes there is, but not really. Not as much as there used to be. But behind the door, there's weapon parts all over the place. I'll just kind of, you know, follow where I go. Right here, there, right there, and then right here. And you have two PC blocks and a safe. I'll hit the safe just because this is valuable. Boom, euros, take them. And then that's Concordia Security. You can run up from here. This is Concordia, like, I want to say 8, and then also 63. I'm pretty sure. Always be mindful of the gunner. Always look. I know I killed him in my head, so I didn't look, but... Oh. He's there, you see? I could have died right there. Good thing I didn't. So, you can just quick peek this like I'm doing, like right here. So, he's literally right there. And he is off the turret. So that's a good way to peek him. If you don't want to peek him from there, you can run in here and do the same thing. Like right here. Just like this. Take your shot whenever you can reach that point of the like you know, the very last second of the peak, like the points of the last second, and then take your shot where it's like you're about to come back. It's like you're stopping basically. So valuable spawns here, right there, and right there. This is cinema, or no, this is not cinema. This is just a very valuable key though. This key is 34, possibly 34. Valuable loot spawns here as well. Come into here, valuable loot spawns as well, on the sofa and on the table. Tech spawns all over the place on the floor. Come into here, you got 2 duffels right there, and then we come into this little office. Valuable spawns here, and then barter items on the floor. And that's basically it for this building. And the other building, 63. There's a jump you can do. I can show you. So literally, all you do is jump from here. Oh, we missed it. Well, so there's a jump you can do. You shoot out these 2 windows and then this window. And there's also a pink suitcase you can loot before you take this jump. So all you do is jump into the window frame, and then from that window frame into the other window frame. And for some reason I'm just not hitting it. I've done this a trillion times, and it's like I can't do it now that the pressure's here. There we go. So we got valuable loot spawns on the floor, both sides, on the table, and then a bunch of tech spawns there. So you don't need the key. I have the key, so that's why I'm just gonna open it. Because there's other rooms here you also need to loot. There could be moonshine, food in here. I check it, and you come to this room right here. You have the suitcase, the books, valuable loot spawns, and then random stuff like ammo, food, you name it, right there. And this is 64. Another good key. We got valuable loot spawns on the sofa, on the floor, and then also on the floor right there. And then we go from here. At the very end of this hall, there's a suitcase you can hit. It's like on the, I'll just go ahead and hit it. I've yet to find anything there. I don't know if actually anything spawns there. I think I watched a video saying that it does. I know. And so we got one more spot, dead scav. Always check the dead scavs. Also really, really high tier loot on them. This is the like under marketplace of the store. That's about it. There's valuable loot spawns right here. And then you can, because of interchange, I always check these no matter where they are. I have found loot in them, so pretty useful. And just from here, we're just gonna head on over to Chek 15. Be careful of that turret gunner. I should have brought an SJ6. Okay, so this is Chek right here. This building right in front of me. This building to the left, it's called, I call it corner coffee store, or like just like a little shop, you know. There's not anything real special in it besides like maybe food in a duffel bag if you need it. Right there is Tarbank. We'll go show you here in a second. And come into here. I've not found anything of use over here. There is a valuable loot spawn in the concrete slab, or like right here. Dead scav. Just run through. There's filing cabinets, valuable spawns. Also in the suitcase, valuable loot spawn. And then you're good here. More filing cabinets. Continue your way. Tech spawns. Valuable loot. Dead scav. Valuable loot's on the shelves and on the floor. Tech spawns. PC block. Food. Ammo. Valuable spawns. And then we come into here. Food. Tech spawns in this box. You just kind of like wave your gun like this and it'll like give you like a little white circle, and if that'll mean something's in there and you might want to check. You don't have to, by all means, you know. Come over here. This is the stairway up to Chek 15. I don't have the Chek 15 key right now. I personally am not a fan of buying it. You can make so much money without the key, but honestly there is sometimes pretty good loot in there. So we run down here as well. There could be valuables on the floor, in the box, on the floor, and possibly I think right here. Found pretty good stuff there. And then also come around this corner. There could be a graphics card spawn here, 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 and I want to say there. And then maybe also on the red sofa. I found a graphics card positive right here on the ground. And so this is how you get to Chek 15. You run up, and this is your stop right here. You open. You need the iron. Do I have it? I do not have the key right now. I do have it in my inventory though, but this is like the iron gate key, I want to say, and it gives you the ability to unlock all of the prison gates. I like this one the most. Usually there's like stems, pretty good loot on the beds, and then 2 dead scavs. Go from here, jump down. Oh, there's also good loot in all the other rooms too. It all depends on the pace of the game and, you know, what is the problem of that, you know, I'm dealing with at the time. If it's like a 5-man, you know, 1 person, it just all depends on what I'm going to do in terms of loot. So if you ever have Chek 15 key, you can do a vault or even jump onto this little shelf I'm on, and you can clearly see that I can see just what's inside of it. There's also another side to the left right here. There's more loot that can spawn, but for the most part, you can kind of do a judgment if you want of what you want to hit. So there's going to be a spawn there, behind on that little chair, on the floor, on this L-shaped fucking sofa, and then there's a bed, a corner dresser, and like a chair that all have valuable loot spawns. This is also you'll need a key for, and I want to say that, there's like a hole in the wall in between both of the doors or both of the rooms that all loot can spawn. Valuable loot can spawn on the ground there, so another spot to check for that room if you do end up purchasing Chek 15. Another fast way just to get out from here, you can just go like that. I've heard plenty of scavs out here, so just be mindful. Always are scavs out here, so be mindful. So we're gonna head over to Tarbank. This is the back of Tarbank. There's a 2-story up here. There's not really loot up here, but I'm just gonna show you all the room because it's really good if you're dealing with somebody that is camping Kaban. Usually people, even if they do see you up here, you have a pretty gnarly angle on them. You just want to be mindful for snipers and the turret gunners and Kaban. So like you want to play like this. The same thing right here. This turret gunner probably can kill you, so be careful. Then we work our way down to the first floor in front of Tarbank, and there is a Tarbank key that opens this one, and there are 2 safes. There's a safe in this one and a safe in that one. Here. Oh, here's another good spot that I like to hold. Right here. You can legitimately hold this perfect little angle on this hole where people like to camp this green container. So it's really nice having an angle like this. But I want to say you can actually just vault your way into this, or like crouch your way into the room or whatever, but there's a safe right behind it. It spawns euros, dollars, and euros, USD, and rubles, and a lot of it. So it's typically pretty good to hit it. There's a room right here. I want to say this building connects to this, to Tarbank. I want to say these two are connected. I don't really go through that a whole lot, but they're connected through a room somehow. This is a little restaurant, connecting. You can go through from the main street to get to the back of Tarbank, without getting caught by the turret gunner. Be careful of the sniper right here. So like if there's a turret gunner, I'll just kind of give you an idea. And you come around the corner, and you're like, you're gonna die. Even by the second you hit about right here, you're probably about to die. So if you're ever going to kill Kaban, just run through here. You don't even have to open the door. You just run around this like that. And it's pretty simple. Like I said, one full sniper. Also, more snipers on the next street and a little to the left on the top of the building. This is another room that I just do not like. I don't really loot it. And this is post office, another high tier loot spot. We're gonna go through it quick. Dead scav, duffel, pretty good loot all on the tables right here, and then also in the shelf. Valuable in the cardboard box. Come over here, you can check these if you want. Come in here, there is a 2 PC blocks. Valuable loot spawn on this desk, possibly on the other desk, and then there's these like square little cabinets you can go loot in there. If you have time, you can hit them. I literally don't loot that room either. Only if I'm like if these rooms don't give me anything, you might as well hit it, you know. Like right now, I haven't gotten anything from that room, you know. Might as well hit that. Oh, that room I just went to. There's a valuable loot spawn on the floor. And also a valuable loot spawn where the pigs are fucking. You can call it pig fucking room. Right here's a restaurant that's connected to post office. Moonshine, ammo, food, all on these tables right here. Medic, that's ibuprofen, that's augmentin, food, sugar, you name it. Run through. We're going up to second floor. Could be loot in here. Tetris is on the floor right here. Going to the next room. We got dead scav, duffel bag. Keep going. You can either jump it. It sometimes lets you vault it, but it's kind of clunky with that one specifically. It's just weird. And so we just keep going up here, and this is a valuable loot spawn on the floor, in this book, in this cabinet, and on the chair. Run into here. There's a valuable spawn on the floor. I checked that, and then also in the oven, food, ammo, sugar. Also same food, ammo, sugar right here. Ammo. I want to say I really haven't found a whole lot in here. Check it though, just in case. There's an intel spawn on that chair, and we run it down. And that to me that's my post office run right there. I want to show y'all Pinewood as well. We'll just go through that one even quicker. I'm not even gonna stop really with that one. I'm just gonna run through and show you guys quickly on that one. And yeah, let's do Pinewood real quick. So this is post office going to Pinewood. Always be mindful for the sniper. I've yet to kill him. I don't know if he's there. He's usually always there. But I don't really run offline raids that often, so I don't know how offlines are compared to online. Pink suitcase. We're just gonna run it through this one. Duffel bag is oh, right there, and then another duffel bag on the third floor. At that where I was kind of aiming at second floor, right there. We keep going. Toolbox, and there's going to be a dead scav. You go all the way down right here to the first floor. There is another pink suitcase right there, And then you just keep continuing after you go down and hit that one. Pink suitcase, pink suitcase. Run all the way over here. Dead scav, med case bag. You check around the floor. There could be morphine and heals, any kind of medical supplies that you may need. Run through here. Duffel bag. Dead scav on the pole. Oh, he's not there. Well, could be there. Come through here. Food right on the bed. Random stuff on this. Food as well. You want to be careful for sniper scavs on the top of the mall, as well as Kollontay on, I don't know if I'm saying that right, in the mall. And then we run into this room. There's another pink suitcase. And then we run over here, down into the second floor. And the first room, not this one, the first room on your left, right here, will be another pink suitcase room right on the bed. We'll show you, and also food spawns on that table. Boom. And we are basically done with Pinewood. I never hit more than just that. Actually, there are duffel bags over here that I forgot to mention. Scavs also spawn back here, or they're just always chilling. But there is a duffel bag that spawns behind this desk and on that chair. And then you're good for Pinewood. We will run it over down to where Kollontay spawns, and we'll go back towards the mall. I have not really found that much stuff for Kollontay. I call this, to me, this looks like a church. So that's what I'm going to call it. This is also a new spot for the boss to spawn. So we are going to run it down over here. This is one entrance. I'll show you the other entrance. It's near Sewer River Extract. We're very close to it. Be careful for the Terra Gunner. I don't know if they spawned on it. I walked in here when this boss was here and they weren't on it. They were just inside. So here we got the schoolyard playground. You have pretty good advantage points right here if they are inside, which that's what they were. I haven't killed him, so I don't know how to go about killing him just quite yet, but I can just kind of show you all the loot, because I have looted this without him being here. There's duffels, quite a bit of duffels. Another duffel in this area. And you come back into the kitchen. You can find moonshine. There's a valuable loot spawn on the ground right here. Duffel, med bag. And then that's basically it for this place. And then that exit I was saying is on this side. This is the... basically, you'll see it right here is Sewer River, the train that goes into the ground. And then we got another extract coming up on top of the mall. So let's go ahead and get to that. So right here is an extract. You have to have a green flare. Bottom right, signal flare pops up. That means you're good to shoot it into the air. It is no longer there, so you cannot. I don't think you can shoot it anymore. But as soon as it pops up, you shoot it in the air, and then you run to that car and you get on the opposite side, and you just go prone, crouch or something, and then you start extracting. You can also do it somewhere right here, and like behind this garage, like band thing. Concert setup. And so this is the mall. You have half decent spawns throughout here. Dead scavs. The rusted bloody key spawns right here. I don't know if it still does. I've yet to actually see it spawn there. And so you just work your way up. I've seen Kollontay spawn up here, so you can be mindful of that. And we're just gonna work our way through to the back side of I guess it's like a little kids bookstore. maybe an arcade or something. I really don't know. So we go into here. There could be a defib on the floor. I found defibs, many defibs on the floor right there. Dead scav on the floor. Right there. And there's another dead scav behind that desk. There's those interchange safes that you can find other loot in. And then, that's it for that. Just because I'm curious. It looks like you can go down to that. Okay, okay. Well, that looks new. How you get down to there is the question. Maybe it's that stair. No, it's not this. Actually, yeah, it is. So this is basically the back. Actually, we're not even gonna go through this. Let's go back. I do not know this area well enough to traverse. Or that bottom area. This, all this I know. So I imagine you can go down. They're like gonna add somewhere to go downstairs. This is telespot. Power banks can spawn there. Loot on the ground. Keep running through, and this is Beluga. This is you can just breach this, and then third floor, you'll need Beluga key, which is also an extract up here. It's the Stylobate. Stylobate extract is right there. In that room, it's just an elevator. You just walk in the room and you start extracting if you have Stylobate. You have valuable spawns on the floor, valuable spawns on the floor right here, valuable spawns in the desk, in the papers. There's usually a duffel there. Intel spawn right here, PC block, and then jacket. There's food in there. You can go into this room to the left. There's like a duffel, a dead scav, and I think a bag next to him. Like I say, just walk in and then it starts extracting you. Boom. We're not quite done yet, so we're just going to keep on running to the next building. Oh, well, instead of going through the second floor where I just broke in, you can also vault this just because I want to show you. Just like that, and instead of going all the way to the back side, you can also be sneaky and go through the first floor now. And so we come here, you want to be mindful of, this is where the other sniper scavs spawn. You just want to be mindful. And we go over here, and this is what I call dead end. Honestly, worth looting unless you don't want to get trapped. I don't mind PvPing or being trapped or anything like that, so I'm going to loot this every time. You know, Bitcoin spawn here, so why not loot it? Valuable spawn in the books, on the tables, on these tables as well. And I haven't really found anything too much of value on these tables, more so just food, but I'd still loot it. Come into here. Intel, random, also valuables as well. You have a second floor door on that side and a third floor door. There are valuables in there, but it's honestly very, very hit or miss. Honestly, last swipe I was hitting it pretty often, and it was like 1 every 5 raid I was getting like maybe 1 or 2 items, and then all the other raids it was just like not really worth it. So I don't enjoy personally hitting it. And so we're just gonna run over to TerraGroup, is what this is called. There's a safe room, and then you also have a pretty good spawn room for intel and like other valuable spawns. So gotta hit the safe just to show you safes are legit. They mean business. Come over here into the, this is TerraGroup meeting key. TerraGroup meeting key. Also has intel spawns as well as valuable. And then that's basically it for this room. That's all I hit. Boom. Oh shit. Forgot I needed to reload. And so now this, I just call this the apartment building across from Gold World or jewelry store. There's a second floor at the end of the hall that there's a safe you can go loot. I'm not gonna go up it, but just because there's just one safe. It is worth going to hit. I just won't hit it now just because it's only one little safe you have to go check. And that's it of that room. You just go up the stairs and it's literally at the end of the hall on second floor at the back right side. Freest safe ever. Papillion right there. I never go in there and loot. You can go and see if there's anything there. I've at the clothing store, you know. This is Golden World. Jewelry store. Can be valuable spawns on these like middle island things and then also all on the floor. Sometimes you can find 4 items, sometimes you'll find 1, sometimes you find none. And that's Tarkov, but that one is definitely worth hitting. Then we come over here and we're getting close to where we were just at, which is post office. There is a value item spawn right here next to his hand, and then also like right here, and then also right here. Check him, check the duffel, and then also on this shelf I find thermite all the time, so go ahead and check that. This is another way to get around the, just like sneakily basically. You can go from that side of the street to this side of the street, just kind of maneuvering through here. And so that's basically Dead Scav Hand. And now we can go to Dead Scav Hand all the way to, I want to say this is the X-Ray Tech's room, and then this building that I'm looking at right here is Rusted Bloody. And you have to find the Rusted Bloody key in the mall. It spawns on that shelf where I showed you. I also have a video on that one if you guys want to go see what possibly spawns in that room. I found a marked room keys, Chek 15, pretty good keys. Won't go through this and show you everything, but in here there's plenty of filing cabinets. Honestly, this is a pretty nice room to hit. And then like I said, this is nice to hit as well if you have Rusted Bloody. And so we are gonna go not over here. In this building right here, it's called Classroom or Schoolyard. And then the building to my right, don't actually have a call for it. Oh, maybe it's like a nurse, kid's pediatrician, like a kid doctor. Okay, this is the new room. It's like Zmeisky or something. I don't actually know the exact name of this building, but this is brand new to also Tarkov. And so in this building, you can find the relaxation key. I'm gonna show you guys the Hive after I can show you exactly where the key spawns. There's like 7 or 8 different spawns. I'm gonna show you guys every single room as if you're literally walking through this door. I'm gonna show you exactly where it spawns. Go and check every single one, or otherwise you're gonna have to go back and double check everything because this one's annoying. Okay, so right here, literally just found it, which is awesome. But I'll go ahead and show you all the spots that I have kind of went through and checked. So right here on the chalkboard, there's a duffel that can spawn right there, or loot that can spawn in the chair actually right here. Duffel, the key, another key, or the relaxation. We'll just avoid anything except for the key. If you guys see duffels, awesome. I am specifically wanting to show you this key because it is a very, very, very good key. the spawns in that room are insane. So come in here. There's also valuable, or not valuable, the key could spawn right here on top of this hookah, and then also right here next to this like chest. Like I haven't seen it there yet, so I don't know, but it's probably hard to see, but it could spawn there. Go into these next rooms. So you have to have the interrogation key to open this door, and it can spawn in also in this room on this specific desk. And so I want to say that's the only spawn in this room that it can spawn at. And then we'll just move on to the next rooms. We go into the first room, and it can spawn on the coat rack right here. And look around. I want to say also near this purple magazine. We move to the next room, and we are going to look around real set. Okay, right here. You have the school. It could spawn somewhere near the school. And then it could spawn basically where this guy's dick's at. Like, it'll look like a dick. And I want to say that's it for this room. Yep. And we go to the next room, and there's an umbrella. It could spawn like right here on the bottom of it, and possibly I think in this purple magazine as well. And I want to say that's it for this room. And then we go to the next room over, and it could spawn right here on the washing machine, and then near this pizza box. I want to say like right here somewhere. And then that's all the spawns for the relaxation key. And so, yep, that's that key. That's for the Hive. And I will show you, this is the vet clinic right here in front of me. Basically, back in this room over here is a marked room key. You just go down through the hole right here, walk through that door, go through the left, and go through the doors. It'll lead you kind of down the stairs into the left, and there'll be a locked door where you need a marked room key for. Alright, that one is, I want to say that's Chek 13 marked room key. And I want to say that's about it for Streets of Tarkov. There's one more spot I can show you that I just remembered, since we are also close. This is just, there's just so much on Streets that I feel like I may have missed. You know, if I did miss it, you know, maybe mention something in the comments. You know, something cool that I missed. But here we have the bar, and this key will always spawn here. It is the Skybridge key, and the Skybridge key is in post office. I'll show you guys a jump since I'm here. So I wonder if I can just fall onto this. Yeah. So you can just jump on it like that and just jump down. So Skybridge is up there. And you just run up all the way up this stairwell. And this is Skybridge key. It's a one-time use. Boom, no more Skybridge. There is loot in here. I don't loot it that often. I honestly, if I have the key, I keep it more so for like cheesy angles, because I know I have it, I can use it. You know, just a random thing that people don't know, and you can really take advantage of it. I mean, look at the angles you can get using this. Literally, you can just see the entire street just from this one vantage point. So, you know, do what you will with this. This is basically it. I want to say I hit all the main points of Streets of Tarkov. I hope that this video helped you in some way, and if it did, I would very much appreciate If you guys will leave a like or maybe subscribe. I appreciate all the support lately. The streams have just been going good. YouTube as well, and I have the hiccups now. Great. But like I said, hopefully this helped you guys. I appreciate it. You guys take it easy. Much love.